A $60 million jet lost at sea. The perilous turn of the USS Harry S. Truman in the restless waters of the Red Sea, where tension runs high and danger is ever present. The U.S. Navy has suffered a dramatic and costly mishap. A $60 million F/A-18E Super Hornet fighter jet was lost at sea after it fell overboard from the deck of the aircraft carrier USS Harry S. Truman, an incident that unfolded during a tense moment of evasion. According to a statement released by the Navy, the aircraft was being towed inside the hangar bay when the towing crew lost control. Moments later, both the aircraft and the tow tractor plunged overboard. The sailors towing the aircraft took immediate action to move clear of the aircraft before it fell, the Navy noted, adding that all personnel were accounted for, though one sailor suffered a minor injury. But behind this rare mishap was a high-stakes maneuver. A U.S. official told CNN that the carrier had made a sudden, sharp turn to evade incoming fire from Yemen's Houthi rebels. The rebels had claimed responsibility for launching a drone and missile attack on the Truman that day. These violent confrontations have become a familiar threat in the region as U.S. naval forces work to suppress Iran-backed rebel activity and protect international shipping lanes. The aircraft has since sunk, and while no recovery effort has been announced, the financial loss is significant. Each F/A-18 fighter costs upwards of $60 million. Making it a major blow not only in terms of defense equipment but also in strategic readiness. Despite their massive size, nearly 1,100 feet long and displacing nearly 100,000 tons, Nimitz-class carriers like the Truman are surprisingly agile. Powered by nuclear reactors, they can reach speeds of over 34 miles per hour. Military experts describe the tactics used during evasive maneuvers as a rapid zigzag, with the ship tilting sharply as it cuts back and forth to throw off missile tracking. The ship leans about 10 to 15 degrees into the turn, said Carl Schuster, a former U.S. Navy captain, but it displaces the ship 100 to 200 yards from a missile's expected aim point. In the chaos of such a turn, especially while aircraft are being moved internally, accidents can happen. And this time, it came at a steep cost. The USS Harry S. Truman has not had an easy deployment. Stationed in the Middle East, the carrier has repeatedly been the target of Houthi attacks. Earlier this year, it collided with a merchant vessel near Egypt, and in another incident, one of its F/A-18s was mistakenly shot down by a fellow U.S. Navy ship during a tense moment in the Red Sea. Fortunately, the pilots survived. Meanwhile, U.S. destroyers operating nearby have also been under fire. In one encounter, a cruise missile came within a mile of impact before being shot down by the ship's last resort defense system. These confrontations stem from broader regional unrest. Since the U.S. Navy began efforts to stop the Houthis from targeting commercial vessels headed toward Israel, in response to the Gaza war that erupted in late 2023, tensions have only escalated. The Houthis claim their attacks are acts of solidarity with Palestinians and a direct protest against U.S. and Israeli actions. In recent weeks, the Trump administration has intensified its air campaign against Houthi positions in Yemen. This led to a deadly airstrike on an oil port and, according to Houthi sources, a strike on a prison housing African migrants. The US military has yet to confirm those claims. Still, the message from the Houthis is clear. US intervention will be met with more retaliation. Aggression against Yemen, they warned, will only lead to further targeting, engagement, and confrontation. As the Navy investigates how one of its elite fighter jets slipped into the sea. The larger conflict in the Red Sea shows no sign of calming. For now, the Truman and its strike group remain operational, but every wave in these waters now carries a hint of risk.